while I was doing my workout and I'm like sweating and stuff, I'm noticing like little particles of sand in my sweat. And I went to the beach twice within a 2-week period, and I thought I got all of the sand and like debris out of my hair, but apparently not. And so like when I was scratching my head, if I scratched my head a little bit, or like some of the sweat that was coming down, like I can feel like particles of sand in my hair, and I'm like, I do not want this to ruin my locks. So I have to do like a really good scrub down of my scalp. Mainly it is on my scalp. Like I don't see sand like on my actual lock strands, but I'm gonna do a little bit more of an investigation and really kind of like scratch up my scalp to get that that sand out, because I don't want that to like cause any crazy buildup, or you know, I love my locks and I'm just trying to maintain them and keep them as healthy as possible. So look how long my locks have gotten, y'all. Like I can make a real ponytail and everything. But I noticed, like, I don't even know if you can see. I'm trying to give you guys a close-up. You see how there's just, yeah, there you go. Little flecks of sand. We need to get that up out of here. What I'm gonna do first is use a like wide tooth comb like this. It's not that wide, but I'm gonna use it just on my roots to kind of like scratch up my roots and let the sand fall out. And I'm gonna do this all before I get in the shower. I'm gonna do that all over my head to like bring up the sand. Then I'm gonna use my brush to kind of like brush down the hair shaft, just to like release any of the sand that I can before getting in the shower, because I feel like the water is just kind of pushing it further into the lock and making it harder to get up. And then when it dries, it kind of goes back to the surface, and that's when I'm feeling it again, like when I'm sweating and stuff.
As much sand up as possible before you get into the shower, so make sure that you're using your comb, your brush, and also your fingers to just scrape out any sand, but also make sure that you are being gentle. This is sped up, so if it looks like I'm being rough, I'm really not applying that much pressure. I'm letting the comb do the work for me.
Got to be more sick of the side of mine, intrusive thoughts, the paralyzed, no fun is not, the sabotage this, got to be more. Been here before. Life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters.
Once I got in the shower, I made sure to continue to focus on my roots, just getting up as much sand as possible. So you can see me really scrubbing my scalp and going up and down in a vertical motion, but also side to side, and just really focusing on my roots.
If there's a point to being good, then where's where we want? The good die young and poor. I gave it all I could. Stuck in this terror all I see is terrible, making us hysterical. Got to be more sick of the side of mine, intrusive thoughts, the paralyzed, no father's not.
And my hair felt so clean and refreshed after this. My scalp could literally breathe again.
Life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say, I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn.
I do have a shirt on. I have like a little bandeau. People ask, but I always do my hair in these because they're just really comfortable. And then, you know, when you have your hair like touching your shoulders and stuff, it's just like you don't have a shirt, your shirt is not absorbing the water and stuff. Like, to me, it's just the best thing to do your hair. But anyway, I'm out of the shower. My hair feels so much better. I'm so happy that I decided to do that. Scraping your hair with the comb worked really, really well. One thing I did want to say is if you have smaller locks, like sister locks or like micro locks or just like really skinnier locks, I would be careful scraping your scalp with that wide tooth comb, only because you don't want to pull too much at your root. I just feel like your hair, if they're thinner locks, they'll be more susceptible to breakage and to breaking off that way. But my hair did pretty well. I don't think I mentioned it, but I did wash my hair with just some peppermint Castile soap. This one is by Dr. Natural, but you know, Dr. Bronner's Dr. Natural. Some good old Castile soap. My scalp feels so much better. I was thinking about retwisting my hair. Like when I first got in the shower, I was like, I'm gonna retwist my hair. Y'all know me better than that. I ain't retwisting this hair. So I'm gonna do a no retwist style. I think I'm just gonna do a braid out because I haven't done a braid out in a while, and my hair is a little bit longer now, so that should be nice. Yeah, I just don't want to retwist my hair because scraping my scalp with that comb did put a lot of like you know, it was kind of abrasive on my scalp. And then also, say my hair dries and then I notice again that I still am feeling some sand, I'm gonna want to wash my hair again. Now, I don't know how many washes it's gonna take. I'm hoping that this is it, because now I've washed my hair after each beach trip and this final like deep wash. So I hope this is good until I go to the beach again. I'm never gonna stop going to the beach because I'm a beach girl, but I just want my hair and my locks to be, you know, healthy and thriving. So yeah, I'm gonna do a braid out.
Life's better on Saturn. Got to break this pattern. Floating away. Find something worth saving. It's all for the taking. I always say I'll be better on Saturn. None of this matters. Dreaming of Saturn.
My plan is to keep these in for at least a week, but we'll see how that goes because sometimes the rubber bands on the end pop and they kind of start to unravel because my locks are kind of thick. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for rocking with me and seeing how I get rid of all the sand in my hair. If you guys have any other methods for removing sand out of locks after a beach trip, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!